so much for joining us. We're going to go ahead and begin the program. My name is Chris Cook. I'm the Parks Commissioner for the City of Boston, and we're so incredibly grateful and happy to be out here today. Oh, we're going to do one more picture, sorry. That was actually a really good picture. That was worth it. Give them a round of applause, please. And give yourselves a round of applause. How about being in beautiful Marcella Park today? Right before Halloween, and it's this warm and this gorgeous. I couldn't imagine being in a more beautiful place right now. Again, my name is Chris Cook. I'm the Parks Commissioner for the City of Boston. There's a lot of thank yous for today, and we'll get into those shortly. But right now, I have the distinct honor of introducing a great friend to the Boston Parks Department, as well as this neighborhood, and also the person who invested well over $2 million to transform this park. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a nice warm welcome for the Mayor of Boston, Martin J. Walsh.
Thank you very much, Chris. And I want to thank also the Parks Department. Look at this park. This park's incredible. Beautiful. It's a beautiful park. It's great to be here again. I'm going to talk more about the park in a minute. I want to thank Debbie for allowing us to name this beautiful field today. And thank you and your family. I met, I think, 4 of your sisters, one of your aunts, your uncles here, cousins and nieces and nephews, and I think I got almost everybody, right? That's it. So, I got some, but I want to thank you all for being here today in this important day. I want to thank the community for being here with us today. There's some great people here. Elfrida Harris, obviously. Elfrida is incredible in this neighborhood. She's somewhere walking around telling people, telling me what to do, telling Chris what to do, and yeah, I got it. Love Elfrida. Thank you, Elfrida. One of the first people that taught me about renaming this park was a young woman when she was a candidate for state representative, and then she got elected state representative, and she's done an incredible job in this community, and she's done an incredible job. I'll tell you a quick story. The other night, Thursday night, I'm home, and I get a text from Representative Tyler, and she said, can you get a minute to talk to me? This is 8:30 at night. We're on the phone for about 45 minutes talking about housing in the community. She cares about the neighborhood. She cares about the community. And she also cares about understanding the pains of the past and also about moving forward. And that's State Representative China Tyler. Thank you, Representative, for your great work. I want to thank Friends of Marcella Park. I want to thank Jermaine Goffigan, Peace and Healing, and the Boston 10-Point Coalition for all your great work as well. They've all been strong advocates to make sure Jermaine's memory is honored and preserved for not just the last 23 years, but for the years to come. So I want to thank you all. We're here today to the dedication of their neighborhood and to celebrating Jermaine's life. It's been 23 years since Manny left us on Halloween, just a few streets away from here. I know that not a day goes by where his mom and his family and friends and community don't grieve for him. With Halloween around the corner, we're especially vigilant this year about making sure that our children in the streets are safe and enforcing safe behavior throughout our neighborhoods. And I just had a conversation a second ago with Debbie, and we talked about violence in our city. We talked about creating safe spaces for our young people, and homicides in this year are 41, which is low compared to what they were 23 years ago. And we were 36 2 years ago, which was a 16-year all-time low. And our shootings compared to 20 years ago are down. But that doesn't mean that we stop doing the work, because there's too many Debbies out there that unfortunately have to get a knock at the door by somebody, usually a police officer, to let them know that they lost their loved one. The pain and the loss of the family should never be felt by any family, what Debbie's felt and what other families have felt. Just one child, and we say this a lot, one child affected is one too many. These are horrible incidents that we happen in our community, and two happen around the city. We're working every day dedicated to protecting all of the kids of Boston, and the men and women of the Boston Police Department, and so many other organizations. And one thing that's beautiful about this park, the primary league that's going to play here is the base. The base is an organization that is set up to give young people the opportunity to play baseball and not get involved in violence, and stay away from the violence. And that's what's beautiful about this park when you think about it. Jermaine's love for baseball is paying it forward. His love for baseball, he's going to be here on the field with these kids as they play baseball, as they stay out of violence, they stay out of problems, stay out of trouble. And again, you know, it's amazing. We opened the park last year, Marcella Park, with over $2 million renovation, investments in expanding fields. I think we're going to make some more investments in this field. I think we're doing the whole infield. Not the, when I say the infield, I don't think we're doing the grass, but we're doing all the clay over. We put some money in the budget for that, and we're working on making sure we have the best fields in the country. We have new play structures here. We have lit pathways, inclusive equipment for our young people. What I want to say is today's special for me for a whole bunch of reasons. Because that park over there, and this park that we're in today, was one of the first ones as mayor of Boston that I was able to make an investment in as mayor. I think it was one of the first parks I made a groundbreaking on. It might have been one of my first parks I actually made a ribbon cutting from beginning to end on. This is a special community, and a park can make a real difference in young people's lives. It supports young people to make sure, and families, that they're happier and healthier, and that their neighborhoods are safe. So we honor to name this field after Jermaine. He will always be a part of this community. His memory will continue to live on this beautiful park, and his memory will be thought of as a positive, a very happy moment as far as having something named after you. And this is exactly what's important about our city. What happens in these parks, between these fences, is about keeping our kids safe and creating opportunities that they can go on and do great things. Maybe become mayor of Boston someday. Maybe be a state representative. Maybe do both. Maybe be the parks commissioner. Maybe somebody who's going to play on this field is going to be impacted to be playing for the Boston Red Sox someday. So, again, I want to thank you all for being here today. This is a beautiful day in the city of Boston.
So, there's nothing stronger than a mom, right? And there's no reason for a mom's strength to ever be tested. But then there's mothers who do have their strength tested, and they are a source of inspiration for all of us in the city of Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a warm welcome for Miss Debbie Haskins.
Give all the glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. I want to thank Park and Recreations, the mayor, number one, the mayor. I want to thank everybody that came out here to support me, because I probably don't know half of your names, but thank you all for coming out here to support me. This is a wonderful thing for me. I had my day earlier, my broken day earlier, but my son Jermaine came through and said, Mom, this is our day. Here to celebrate my son's life. And that's what I would like for everybody else out here to do. This is going to be a safe park for our children to play. Everybody out here I see is from this area. Once the kids come over here and play, everybody look out for the community, look out for our children that's in the park playing. This is a safe park for our children today. And that's what's going to go on at this park. I ask all the children for Halloween, be safe out here. Be safe out here. If anything, try to have Halloween parties at home, in school, at your neighbor's house. Neighbors, look out for your children. Okay, because it's real, real hard for us out here to grow up out here in these streets, especially these young men and children.
Tell us, sis.
Okay, so I'm asking everybody that came out here, thank you so, so much. You just don't know how much this means to me. It means a lot. Thank you, Ms. Harris. I love you so much. Thank you, Frank, the mayor, my family, friends, neighbors, spectators, Facebook. Thank everybody so much, and God bless you all. May you have a good weekend.
At this time, I'd like to ask the rest of the family to join Debbie Haskins and the mayor and the representative to unveil the sign.